Let's talk about X. You X Dick Riders and fans don't like me. Y'all don't like me anyway. Bro, this shit sound like a bunch of snippets. Sorry. It's cool, unfinished ideas. You get me? Again, not gonna knock anybody who did put it out or whatever. You know, and you see a dead man tell no story, so you're gonna hear this was the complete album. I don't know. It feels weird. You get me? But it's not whack. It's just that like it felt like whatever the idea was for this album, it wasn't fully developed. That's why I said bunch of ideas. Like if you record, yo, by the way, salute to boy when I was we finally met face to face yesterday. He played me a Drake record. Bruh, my dick got hard. Pause. That shit was fire. Nigga played me a Drake song. That shit was fire, dog. I almost shed a tear when I heard that shit. He got some shit, bro. Yeah, so I met him, but like, you know, he was playing me a bunch of shit. He played me a Travis shit too. That shit was hard. Which was the hardest? That Travis shit was hard, and that Drake shit was. These are unreleased shit. Anyway, I only said that. I didn't say that to give a humble brag. I said that to really give this point off, bruh. If you do music a lot, and I know X's music has always been short, but you know when niggas have recorded ideas, you get me? Like niggas, sometimes you might get a beat, you just record a quick idea to it that you want to come back to kind of like whatever. Oh my god, this nigga can't even fucking wait till I get a gun. And I was listening to X's album, it sounded like a bunch of ideas. Like, yo, this would sound cool. Just record this, alright. Like the beat, think of something real quick. Let's record this shit real quick. That's what I think. Facts. Too much I'm acting different. I'm joking about like the dick hard shit. I think it's be acting so weird. But yeah, like with the X's album, you know, like the question mark album, I felt like that was a developed, like cohesive shit he was putting out. Of course, 17 definitely developed and cohesive. And again, you know, like he passed away, so like, you can't complain too much because it could be like, all right, we won't give you the music. So we wanted to hear the music, but I'm being as honest about my critiques about it. I like it. I think it's cool, but I don't think that was a nearly finished project or product. I do believe that the people who worked on it, they did a great job of trying to, of course, make it seem as cohesive as possible. Or if they work with X, they were trying to carry out his vision, and they tried. However, it's not my favorite project by him. But you know what? It is a project that, you know, with the untimely passing of him, you have to just celebrate because while he was so talented, and whether this is what he wanted out or not, he's not going to be around to make more shit. So, you know, you put it out into the world, you never know. Like, sometimes good ideas become good. You put it out into the universe, somebody else might have an influence or fucking use pieces of whatever his ideas were and make something even better. So, you know what I mean? I'm not mad at it. I was surprised by the sales, though. I know his album leaked and shit. You know, like 6ix9ine's album leaked like 4 days before, right? And 6ix9ine did 70,000 first week. I don't know, man. Like, for some reason, I had X doing like 300. So I was shocked when it was only 160. And I get that there was a leak, but like, bruh, you know, like me and X used to argue that like the only nigga in his caliber, even on a numbers level, was Drake. You know what I mean? 160. You know, I thought it could have been a little bit better. But again, he's not here. And it's up to the fans if they want to go get it. You know what I mean? Maybe the fans they already downloaded this shit, so they're just streaming and shit. I don't know. It wasn't, you ain't like it? Yeah. So, I mean, like, if you wanted X music, I think you will be happy. if you're trying to be critical of it, you like that might prevent you from just enjoying that this was the last project he was working on. And by the way, you know, like I've seen the comments gaining more momentum and more volume to it about just, you know, like I think fans are now critical, like, yo, are like, I don't know, like kind of going at everybody involved in I guess X's music coming out or whatever. Again, I don't believe X is an artist like Tupac that had 100 songs in the stash. I do believe the majority of songs that he didn't send out for features are on Skins. It is going to tell me a lot about everybody who controls his quote-unquote estate and controls everything around him, his legacy, how much more they try to stretch his music. You get me? And it's not like I could blame them because, you know, like, if his mom owns his estate, like, that's your dead son. Like, yeah, we're fans and we were friends. How the fuck can we tell you what to do with your son's fucking shit? You get me? Like, at the end of the day, I know a lot of people are, like, critical of his mom. Like that nigga came out of her pussy, so I'm sorry. Like, if whatever she want to do, we could be critical, but that's her kid. You get me? Like, in life, music is great and everything, but that's her son. I'm sorry. So yeah, but honestly, like, I'm not really like, I'm not sold on hearing new X music after this. I'm sorry. So it's not like I'm like, oh, there's another album coming. Oh, it's lit. No, because I'm convinced in my mind that this wasn't really all him because he died, whether it was at the beginning of making this album, in the middle, or at the end. I don't think he had other albums prepped. I hope we don't hear no story like, oh yeah, he had 10 albums lined up in case he died. Because whoever says that, I'll just be like, you're a fucking flat out liar. Just trying to monetize off a nigga who passed away. Yeah. Hey, new Lil AK dropping, bro. I'm gonna tell you when. Wait, hold on. Treyway. Wait, can I still say Treyway? Treyway is like an indictment word now. Oh. Free my tux. Alrighty then. Yeah. Yo, and you know what though? Like, with X, like, bro, you gotta appreciate what a nigga gave you, bro. Like, we shouldn't be trying to stretch. You know what I mean? Like, I would rather, like, if it's music, rather than trying to drop, like, oh, another album coming soon from X. His work so far, give it to the artist that he got inspiration from. Like, y'all should be offering, like, his unfinished songs to The Weeknd, and if The Weeknd wants to work on it, maybe he could build something. But to drop an album and, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Oh, fuck. But anyway. Rest in peace to, X. Oh, my God. This nigga's beasting right now on me. Oh, my God. If I die this guy, I'm a bum. Treyway. So, yeah, not mad at it. This, again, sales did surprise me. I thought X's fan base who were going fucking crazy, and that's, I guess I do want to bring that up. You know, X had one of the most powerful fan bases I've ever seen in music. Ever. And I remember I even said, yo, his fan base was so powerful beyond anybody else in music. Like, it got Drake a little, you know, like, you know, very careful in while, especially while he was alive, in making sure, like, he weren't riling these people up. Because I talked to him, he said that was the last thing he wanted to do was rile up X's fan base. But, you know what I mean? I look at the sales, and I'm not saying 160 ain't good, but I thought X would did 300, bro. I really did. For all the X fans who love that nigga, bro, his last album, and he just died like a couple months ago, and he did 120 when he was alive and kicking. And you know, dead rappers get better promotion and all that. I was surprised his fan base let that nigga do one. I thought that nigga was doing 400 low key. But that's what I was saying. I then wonder, were a lot of his fans just like trying to, you know what I mean? By the way, a lot of you X fans, you not depressed. You niggas been trying to fit in with the depressed crowd, okay? And because X's music was really therapeutic for people who were depressed, some of y'all niggas was fitting in. So he passed away, and some of y'all is like, all right, I'm done being depressed. You know what I mean? Like, I can see who the real fans are. But I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to watch to see, what the fuck, if his fan base will dwindle since he died, or, you know, he'll just get immortalized and like his legacy will just become bigger, because, you know, that's what happened with Pac. You know, like, shit, Pac got way bigger after he died. You know what I mean? Even though he was fucking huge when he did die, but like the legacy and also the music lasted, that his fan base grew, if anything. So we'll get to see what it is.